record. Okay, sorry. There we go. If you want to have your weights near you, your blocks, your belt, whatever you want to bring into class today, and you use it as you feel fit. I will try to guide you when to use it, but it's really up to you. So we're going to start into Tadasana. Nice long spine, shoulders back, core is working, hands to heart. We're going to take 4 big breaths in, 4 out. Starting together. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On your own, just think of all the light you're inhaling and all the dark you're exhaling. Get rid of it. Release it. Couple more breaths. Somebody is not muted, I'm not sure whom. One more breath. Keeping your eyes closed, release the hands down to your side. As we inhale, we're going to take our hands, opening the chest all the way up. Inhale up. Exhale down through the mouth. Inhale up. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Opening the eyes. Let's hold our elbows at the back. Now I want you to really focus on bringing your navel to your spine, lengthening that spine. Pelvis is kind of tipping forward, grounding down on your feet. Bending the knees. Let the head go all the way. And now lift the elbows off the back. Let the head be heavy. Nice deep breaths here. Push those shoulders back. Bring the arms down to the back. Come, roll up slowly all the way up. And now again, check your posture. No arching of the back. Push those shoulders back. Core is really pushing back towards the spine. Lift the arms away from the back. Opening the shoulders. And exhale down. Again, inhale those arms up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale down. Release the arms. If you want to hold on to your weights, you may. 1 or 2. We're going to lift the arms up. Shoulders down. Grounding down. Check your core. Moving to one side. Opening up those side ribs. Let the head be where it is. Breathe. Ground down on that opposite foot. Come back to center. Big inhale, reaching that spine high and over to the other side. Breathe. Use your core here. Feel those ropes releasing. Back to center. One more time each side. Inhale, really elongate that spine, and now go over. Breathing. You can interlace your fingers if you want. That may help if you don't have a weight. Breathing evenly. Back to center. Shoulders down, core is working. Elongate up, inhale, and over. Breathing nice and evenly here. Back to center. Release the hands. If you have a weight, let it go. From here, let's roll down, gently bending the knees. Head is heavy. Roll all the way down. If you can get your torso on your thighs, let your head be heavy. Let your arms be heavy. Really try and get the torso over the thighs. Shoulders are pushing away from the ears. Let's straighten the legs slowly, if you can. Head is heavy, arms are heavy. And bend slowly, bringing that torso close to the thighs, lifting the hips. Straightening the legs slowly, waking up those hamstrings. Breathing, shoulders away from the ears. And bend. Watch those shoulders aren't creeping up. Last time, straighten the legs. Breathe. Hanging over. From here, hold on to your calves or your shins and lengthen that spine, pushing the shoulders back. Gazing down at the floor, core is working. Lift those hips, grounding down on the feet. Breathe. Try to find a long neck. Back to full forward fold. Head is heavy. Arms are heavy. If you want to bend and stretch. And if you can't, if your hamstrings are still tight, keep them bent. Just go gently. Half forward fold, holding onto the shins, lengthening the spine, long neck, shoulders back, navel pushing towards the spine. Nice flat back. Lengthen that spine. Back to full forward fold. This time bend one knee only. Try and get your nose to that knee. Feel that other hamstring really stretching out. Head is heavy here. Arms are relaxed. Straighten that leg. And let's bend the other side. One side may be different from the other. Breathe evenly. Straighten up. One more time each side. Bend one knee. Watch your shoulders. Nice even breath here. Straighten that leg and final side. Breathing evenly. Watch your shoulders. And straighten both legs. Couple of big deep breaths here. Really use your core. Last time, half forward fold, pushing those shoulders back, pushing the heart forward. You can hold your shins or keep your hands straight down, long neck, lengthen the spine. Breathing evenly. And now all the way down and roll up with straight legs if possible, vertebra by vertebra, very slowly with control. All the way up. Check your shoulders, check your core, big inhale. And back to Samasthiti. Very nice. Warming up those hamstrings. Let's warm up the shoulders a little bit now. So we're going to take our left hand, place it across all the way, and the right hand leverages it. So the left hand is straight, and you pull that left arm towards the torso. Keep your hips straight. Breathe. Use your core here. Don't let that go. So you've got a very long spine, but you really feel the stretch on the upper arm and the shoulders. Breathing. Two more big breaths. And let's change sides. So the right hand comes horizontal and the left hand leverages across it, up to the sky, shoulders down. Breathe. Hips are even. It should feel really good on the right shoulder. Really starting to release that. Nice, even deep breathing here. Two more big breaths. Release the arms. Let's take a big cleansing breath. Inhale up. Out through the mouth. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale out. Opening up your feet. And nice and wide. Your feet are about a 45-degree angle or whatever is comfortable to you. Make sure you're not arching your back here. You really are pushing that pelvis upwards and your tailbone down. Legs are engaged. And we're going to take our arms in cactus. Don't arch the back here. And bend the knees very gently. You may not go far. Keep that long spine. Hold it. Breathe. Use your core, shoulders down. On your next inhale, nice big open V. And now exhale down. Keep that long spine. Inhale up. Exhale down. Try and get those shoulder blades to kiss. Inhale up. Exhale down. Push those elbows out. Last time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Stay in this position for a moment. Push those shoulders back. Make sure your navel is pushing towards the spine. Hold it. Elbows pushing back. Straighten the legs. Let the arms go. Turn your left feet parallel. Check your alignment. And now roll down very slowly. Vertebra by vertebra. Head is heavy. Arms are heavy. Try not to roll on the outer edges of your feet. Shoulders away from the ears. Interlace the fingers behind the back and reach those hands high as you can. Opening that chest. Use your core here. Lift those hips. Breathe. Pressing those blades together. Nice, even breathing. Crown of the head is really trying to reach the mat. Lift those arms just a wee bit higher. And now let those arms drop to the ground. Take a moment. Keeping your left palm flat on the floor in the center. Open up the other side to the ceiling, looking up to the ceiling. Shoulders pushing back. Feel the inner thigh stretching. Lengthen the spine here if you're able. 2 more big breaths. Bring the right hand down. Take a moment. Right palm on the floor, left arm reaching up to the ceiling, looking up. Push those shoulders back. Breathe evenly here. Try and get that twist in your upper torso. Two more breaths. Bring that left hand down. Take a moment. Let the head be heavy. As you are releasing, you may get closer to the mat. Let's take both hands to our left or right ankle. Nose to knee, you can bend and stretch that knee if you like. And if you're holding the shin, that's fine. But feel that inner thigh on the left side stretching. Back to center. Let's go to the other ankle. For me, it's the left, nose to knee. One side is maybe different than the other. Just be mindful of the differences today. Breathe nice and deeply and evenly. Back to center, hanging over. Take a moment. Interlace the fingers again behind the back. Reaching up, opening the chest. Really pulling out of those hip sockets. You may get a little deeper now that we're a little bit more warmed up. Breathe evenly. Feel those blades coming to the mid-center. Really elongate those arms. Try not to roll on your feet. Keep very grounded. And you do that by trying to bring your thighs to the midline. Lift those arms just a little higher. One more big breath. Release the arms one more time. Let's put our hands on our hips and elongate into a flat back. Sideways. Nice flat back. Make sure your neck is long. Lengthen through the crown of your head all the way down to your tailbone. Shoulders are pushing back. Heart is pushing forward. Use your core here. And now relax over, hands heavy, head heavy. One more time, hands on hips, lengthening the spine, pushing the shoulders down. Nice long neck. And back over. Walk, keep your head down, your arms down. Walk your feet in so that they hip width apart, hanging over in full forward fold. Should feel a lot easier now. Our hamstrings are a little bit warmed up. Breathe nice and evenly. Find half forward fold, lengthening through the spine, pushing the shoulders back, navel pushing towards the spine, lengthening, long neck. And from here, curl your pelvis inward and slowly roll up vertebra by vertebra, all the way up. Big inhale, back to Samasthiti. Very good. Our hamstrings are a little warmer now, shoulders a little warmer. So we're going to really also continue with the shoulders. We're going to do eagle pose. So what we do is right hand comes up, left hand comes underneath it, and we join our two hands, fingers on top of the other palm, and now lift the elbows. Nice long spine here. Breathe. Keep lifting those elbows. Shoulders down. Nice, even breath. One more breath. Slowly bring those elbows down. Unravel those arms, shake them out. And let's do the other side. So left hand comes on top, right hand comes beneath it. Lifting up the elbows. Long spine, core is working. Shoulders down, grounding down on your feet. Lift up those elbows. Breathing. Nice, even breaths. Two more breaths. Release the elbows, come on down, shake out those shoulders. Well done. So yeah, we're going to move on to the next phase. So come to the top of your mat. Find your alignment. Take a nice big step back into warrior two. Find what works for you today. Bending into that front leg. Opening up the arms. Hips are diagonal. Open the chest here. Knee is over the foot. Use your core. Your pelvis is really, your tailbone is pushing down towards the mat. Nice long arms. Shoulders away from the ears. Looking over your left third finger. Breathing. Watch the back foot is not rolling. As you release, you may get a little deeper into your bend in the front leg. Just alter your feet accordingly. Take your left forearm, place it on your left thigh, and let's reach over, looking up. Head can be wherever it's comfortable, shoulders pushing back. Release the arms back to warrior two. And let's do reverse warrior. Right hand goes on the back of the thigh. And you're really reaching up the left hand. Bend into the front knee. Shoulders pushing back. Open the chest. If you need a block here, this would be a good time. Take a block, because you're going to go all the way down and open up the right arm, looking up to the sky. For those who feel ready, you can straighten that leg. Again, use the block if you need. Looking up, pushing your chest forward, shoulders away from the ears. Breathing nice and even. When you're ready, bring that left hand all the way down. Move your right hand all the way down. Move your left hand on the other side of your left foot and come into a low lunge. And if you need to put your knee down, please do. So whatever works for you today, hips are even here, nice and square. Your knee is over your foot. Push those shoulders back here. Push your heart forward. Breathe. Push back on that heel if your toes are curled. You can release your toes down. Find what works for you today. We're just really opening up the groin area and the hips. Hip flexors. Now everyone put their back knee down, release the toes, and come all the way, if you can, all the way. You'll bring your left shoulder in front of your left knee. Come into prayer position if you can. If not, use a block or keep your hands firmly on the ground for a little deeper stretch. It can be wherever it feels right. Breathe. Come back onto the palms of your hand. Left hand goes back on the other side of your left foot. And now walk that left foot all the way across gently into pigeon. And here in pigeon, again, if you need to use a blanket or a prop, please feel free. You can either, if you're really, really flexible in your hips, you open the front leg. If you're not ready for that, keep that heel close to your hip, your opposite hip. Hands firmly planted on the ground, shoulders pushing back, chest pushing forward. Curl your toes for a deeper stretch. Hips are even. Breathe. If you have your toes curled, bring your knee down, extend the foot so it's pointing, and now come down on your forearms in front and bring your hands into palm, into prayer. And now I want you to really lengthen. Feel those hips are even. And now lift the chest, push the shoulders back. For a deeper stretch, you can curl the toes. Keep those shoulders pushing back. Use your core here. If you want, you can reach your arms all the way out and place your forehead on the ground. Different kind of stretch here. You can release your toes if you like. And breathe. Shoulders away from the ears. Chest is pushing towards the mat. Two more big breaths. Walk your hands back towards the shoulders, pushing up, palms down. Again, really arching the back here, pushing the hips forward, shoulders back, strong arms. From here, bring that right leg all the way forward so that your knee is in line with your hip, your foot is flexed, but your left foot is tucked into your inner thigh. Sit bones should be even on the floor. This is a good time to get your strap because we are going to reach over, hands out, or hold on to your strap. Pull it around the arch of your foot. Inhale up and reach over. If you can reach your toe, great. Nose to knee. Breathe into it. Nice even breath here. Really flex that foot. When you're ready, release your belt. Place your palms on either side of your knees and elongate out of the hip sockets, flexing that foot strongly. Lengthen the spine, heart pushing forward, shoulders pushing back. Nice diagonal line here. One more time, relax over the legs. Feel that hamstring really lengthening. Nose to knee. Nice, even breath here. Back to that diagonal long spine. Push the shoulders back. Hip, chest is pushing forward. Hold it. Breathe deeply. Come to an upright, long spine. And I'll take this right leg all the way over, if you can, over to the left thigh, or place it here in front of the calf. But what we want is both sit bones on the ground. That's the important thing here. So both sit bones on the ground. You can prop yourself up on a blanket if that may help you find the comfort of the position. Let's lengthen up here. Opening up the arms. Big inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale up. Exhale out. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale out. Right hand on left hand, on right knee, twisting around. Before you twist, let's lengthen up, lengthen that spine, push the shoulders back, and now twist, keeping both the bones on the ground, shoulders pushing back, core is working. And that right foot is firmly on the ground. Feel that right hip really releasing. Nice even breaths here. Really feel your from your base of the spine all the way to the crown, really growing as you stretch around. One more big breath. Come back to center. Right elbow on inside of right knee and twisting the other way. Pushing the heart forward. Looking over the left shoulder. Nice deep breaths here. Both sit bones on the ground. Long neck. Back to center. Now, if your foot is on the shin part of your left shin, just simply let it relax and we're going to roll over. If your foot is on the outer part of your thigh, one knee on top of the other, both sit bones even. Before we roll over, big inhale, lengthen the spine, and now relax over, palms up in front. Feel that spine really starting to release nicely on the hips. Breathe into it, shoulders relaxed. If you find your arms are better behind you, palms up, play with it, see what works well for you today. On your next inhale, roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra, back to our original position. Let's take an inhale, lengthening the spine, use your core. Exhale, relax those shoulders. One more time. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, relax those shoulders down. And from here, just let's unravel those legs, shake them out. And we're going to really go all the way over into, all the way up into warrior two on the other side. So for me, I think it's the right leg in front. Back up, find your warrior two, diagonal hips, bending into that front knee. Your core is really pushing towards the spine. Heart is opening, broaden across the collarbone, opening the arms, bending into that front knee, back foot is not rolling in, it's rounding down. Looking over your right third finger, finding your gaze. Breathing nice and evenly. One more big breath. Right hand on right thigh, reaching over, opening those ribs. Shoulder, right shoulder, push it back. You can look up if you want, or just look ahead. Bend a little deeper into that front foot if you're able. See where your flexibility is today. Back to warrior two. Opening up the shoulders. That left buttock is working really hard. Push your heart forward. Use your core. And back hand onto the thigh, reaching the right arm high, open the arms, open the shoulders here. Looking up to the ceiling. Shoulders away from the ears. Breathe evenly. One more big breath. Back to warrior two. Find your alignment here. Very strong position. You should feel very grounded. From here, if you need a block, take your block. Right hand goes all the way down or onto the ankle, opening up the left arm to the ceiling. Looking up, shoulders away from the ears. If you're ready, straighten that leg into triangle. Push your chest forward. Push your shoulders back. With practice, these triangle gets a lot easier, but you must have your warmed up hamstrings before you try it. Or use your blocks. If you're using your block, you'll start on the highest level, and with practice, you'll find yourself changing the levels until you're able to put your hand on the floor. And some days are easier than others, so bend that front knee back into warrior two. Opening up the shoulders here, broad across the collarbone. Breathe. Windmill that left hand all the way over into a deep lunge. Knee over front foot. Have I got the wrong foot again? I don't know. I get very confused with these things. Hips are even here. If you need to release that back leg, knee down to the floor, that's fine. Hips need to be even here, facing front. Curl toes for a deeper stretch and lengthen the back leg. From here, everybody, knee to the floor, relax the toes. And if you're able, bring your right shoulder in front of your right thigh and come into prayer position. If not, keep your palms flat down and just really lean into it. Lean into it, opening up that groin, the hips. So wherever you are today is fine. Shoulders away from the ears. Breathing nice and evenly. Wherever you are, come to both palms on the ground, and your right palm should be now on the outer side of your right foot. And now lift onto your fingertips, pushing your hips forward, pushing your shoulders back, pushing your heart forward. Nice long neck. Breathe. For a deeper stretch, you can pull your toes, straighten the leg. See where you are today. Walk that right leg all the way across into pigeon. Find what works for you today, where the front foot needs to be. Hips need to be even. Before we go down, let's push up on our palms, pushing our chest forward. You can curl your toes for a deeper stretch. Hips need to be even here though. Breathe. If your toes are curled, bring your knee down, point your back toes, come all the way down, palms up into prayer position. Push forward your heart. Everyone try, curl your toes for a deeper stretch. Shoulders pushing back, heart pushing forward. That left hip needs to be even with the right. And if you wish, extend your arms all the way forward to the ground. Shoulders away from the ears. Nice deep breathing here. On your next inhale, walk your hands back up, palms up, push up. Long, long, long back leg. Shoulders back. Feel the arch in your back. Release your knee and your toes and bring that left foot now all the way forward. Place your right foot into the upper part of your thigh. Find your two sit bones are even. Your knee is in line with your hip, and your foot, of course, is flexed and in line with your hip and your knee. Opening the arms. As we lift our arms, we're going to inhale, lengthening the spine, and exhale out. Inhale, exhale, inhale, lift up out of those hip sockets. Exhale, last time. Inhale and exhale. Find your belt if you want. Inhale up and reaching over, holding onto the bottom of your foot if you're able, or your ankle, or your shin, nose to knee. Foot is flexed. Let the head be heavy. Breathe into it. From here, find that long diagonal line, hands, palms flat on the floor, push those shoulders back, lengthen that spine, use your core, breathe. Foot is very flexed, 2 more big breaths. Lengthen that spine with every inhale. Last one. Now lengthen up. Reaching over, head is heavy. Breathe into it. For those who'd like to try, take your right hand on the outer side of your left foot. And now your left hand comes all the way to your right thigh and open up the chest here, looking, twisting, looking behind. Nice long leg. If not, keep breathing down and over. Release that hand. Come to the nice long diagonal line, pushing those shoulders back. Foot is still flexed, nice and strong. Reach out of those hip sockets. Really lengthen that spine, long neck. Two more breaths. Push those shoulders back. Use your core here. Come to our original position. Nice, even sit bones. From here, let's take that left foot either in front of the right knee. You want to have both sit bones on the ground. Or if you're able, take it all the way over to the other side of the thigh, making sure both sit bones are even. Everyone grow taller. Push those shoulders back. Push that navel towards the spine. Lengthen up. Let's take a few cleansing breaths, opening the arms. Inhale up, lengthen the spine. Exhale out, drop the shoulders. Inhale up. Exhale out. Inhale up. And exhale out. Right hand, left hand on right knee, twisting around. That front foot is firmly on the ground. Sit bones are equal on the ground. Open those shoulders back. Feel that twist. Looking, if you can, behind your right shoulder. Breathe. Lengthen that spine. Push your chest forward. Use your core. Nice, even breathing here. One more big breath. Really grow that spine. And now let's twist the other way. Right hand on left outer knee and twisting around, pushing the shoulders back. Grow that tallness in the spine. Use your core here. One more big breath. Back to center. Wherever your foot is, find what's comfortable. So if you're here, just let it relax. Or you can bring it on top. If you have your foot on the outer edge of your right thigh, try and get both knees, one on top of the other. Make sure both sit bones are even. Grow that spine. Couple of big breaths here. And roll down vertebra by vertebra. Head is heavy. Let the spine really, really, really release. Palms can be in front turned up or at the back, whatever works today. If you feel stiffness in your knees or your thighs or your hips, just visualize every inhale is really breaking that stiffness down and releasing it. Breathe very deeply and evenly here, mindfully. Shoulders are really away from the ears. Core is working. On your next inhale, let's roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra, all the way up to the top. And let's shake out those legs. That was a lot of hip work, so well done. Let's just to relax those hips a little bit. Let's place our feet hip width apart, nice tall spine, and hands behind back. And let's all go over to the right hand side and just relax there for a moment. Now push your chest forward. Ready? Push your chest forward. Push your shoulders back. Breathe. Back to center. Go the other way. Push your chest forward. Push your shoulders back. And breathe. Now back to center. Keep that long spine, shoulders back, core is working. And now just go gently at your own pace, side to side. Really just relaxing the hips, which we worked hard today. Back and forth. Okay, so back to our center. Bring your heels together so that they are kissing. Nice tall spine. Core is working. Sit bones even on the ground. This should feel very comfortable. Hang on to your knees. And now really contract your navel all the way down, chin to chest. Hold it there. Ready, lift. Tilt that pelvis upwards. And as you come through, inhale, bringing your heart forward, pushing your shoulders back, lifting your head. You're doing this in slow motion. So exhale from the tailbone all the way down. Last thing to touch is chin to chest. Couple of breaths here. Shoulders down. And then in slow motion, lead with your pelvis, pushing forward your chest, lifting the heart forward, pushing the shoulders back, looking up to the ceiling. We'll go a little faster. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. One more time. Exhale down. Inhale up. Hold that long diagonal. Let your head be in line with your spine now. As you can see, I'm holding sort of the outer parts of my knees with my hand, my fingers, lengthening out of the hip sockets. Elbows are tucked in. Long diagonal spine, pushing the shoulders back. Core is working really hard here. Hold that diagonal. Breathe. Release the hands and see if you can still keep that long diagonal spine. Hands can be out, they can be ahead, but release. Find that strength in your core. Push your chest forward. And now bring both hands and thread them underneath your shins, holding onto your feet gently. Head is heavy. Shoulders away from the ears. Breathe into it. So the crown of your head is trying to reach your feet or your mat. Really opening up the lower back, the whole spine. Watch those shoulders. Breathe nice and even. From here, release the hands, palms up. And as you roll up vertebra by vertebra, the palms will just slide all the way back down, back onto our knees. Nice tall spine here. Very nice. Okay. Oops. Sorry, I'm late again. Let's extend our legs all the way to the ground. I'm sorry, I got caught up in something there. All the way down. Let's take our knees to our chest, give ourselves a big hug. Rock side to side. We worked our spines and our hips a lot. Extend the legs all the way down. Release your ankles, relax them. Find your comfy place. Relax the glutes, shoulders, close your eyes. Relax your jaw, your neck, and your facial muscles. If you feel vulnerable today, place your right hand on your heart, left on your belly. Relax your shoulders, your elbows. Let go. Find your peace. Breathe evenly and deeply.